Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to say, call Alayim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, the devil, honest, the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. All right, double honors to them. Shalom and salutation to the hopeful elect. I came out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice as the scripture teach us to do. All right, shalom to the very, very, very few sisters that do listen up as well. I'm the brother Yarmaya from the Great Millstone Chicago camp. Basically coming back to you with another lesson. This lesson is concerning, the upcoming, the climactic times we in. But we was talking on the line this past Saturday. The brothers, the Elder Malcolm, himself, came to visit our camp, and we were just going into how these Americans really not built for what's about to happen, and they really not apt for war, like as opposed to these Russians, these North Koreans, and these other armies that's fighting for their glory, so to speak. And really, they train for combat in fucking elementary school, grammar school. We joke about niggas all the time. You niggas are joining, the military for a pair of Jordans and a fucking Dodge Challenger. You know what I'm saying? In 6 years. You really not apt for, to pay for your college. You really not apt with that revenge for glory. You're not apt with that bloodlust that these other nations have for this place. And it's ultimately because the scriptures let you know that the heart of the kings is in the hand of the Lord. He twisted whether so he wish it. Look at the United States Army and look at the nations. They stirred up and geared for war because they're about to take down the strongest kingdom that's ever been set. So you gotta have the most volatile, mighty men, and the determining factor behind this really is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because the scriptures say that the horse is prepared for the day of battle, but deliverance is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the Lord is really gonna deliver this place into the hands of those nations. Then they're gonna eradicate each other. The elect is gonna eradicate a lot of them, with the spiritual powers, and then the kingdom is gonna be ours. But these people are about to unleash hell on America, man. When them foreign troops boots hit the ground, it's gonna be all hell to pay. All right, and before that, and during the midst of it, how it play out, you gotta understand you're gonna have a lot of unadulterated violence, so to speak. You're gonna have, if that's the right terminology, you're gonna have a lot of unfiltered. That's what I wanted to say. You're gonna have a lot of unfiltered violence. The scriptures when we went and said this on the line, when you go into Daniel the 12th chapter, it lets you know Michael the archangel is gonna have to intervene. The Lord is gonna have to intervene through divine intervention. All right. And that's why I always say everybody outside of that Psalms, the 91st chapter, spirit is fucked. I don't care how much you prepped. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how bad you are. If Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not with you in those days, you're going to be fucked. We brought it out again on the line as well, like how Ezra said. Woe to me in those days. All right, the prophet seen these things and was shook, man. Even going into the times that came upon Jerusalem, right after Yahweh Shai, he said he looked upon Jerusalem and wept. All right. So when you go in times like 70 AD, all right, when you go into the transatlantic slave trade, when you go into how the conquistadors, came over here and fucked up the northern kingdom, how Esau came over here and fucked up Gad and fucked up Judah, and all the atrocities our people went through. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and your seed that has been scattered abroad that may look like the other nations. But predominantly what our people even went through just now in the Americas, or even going back to 70 AD and things like that, it's going to be a time that's been worse than all those times ever. So you're gonna have famines, all right? You're gonna have cannibalism. You're gonna have men have their way with other men if they want to, that against their will. Men have their way with women against their will. You're gonna have a lot of graphic shit that's happening in America. That's why the scripture says, seeing all these things be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness. And the end result of that is nuclear fire. And what's coming upon America is just. All right, what's coming upon the inhabitants thereof is just, because you people don't regard the Lord. You don't respect the Lord. You don't respect his men. You don't respect anything that Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai set as a natural ordinance in this place. It's illegal to be a man in this place. You know, it's considered weak and foolish to be, for a sister to be a real woman in this place. All right? Well, like, it's just fucked up, man. It's just really fucked up. That's why the scriptures say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein he, in Job 9:24. In Job it also says, he walked in a land with darkness as his light. You know, these people think this is good. Isaiah 5:20. Woe to those that do good, evil, and call evil good. Put light for darkness and bitter for sweet. All right? Surely, Isaiah, surely he turneth the things upside down. All right? Surely, it says, surely the turning of thy things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. So Esau fucked up this whole world. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to use these dramatic and climatic events to turn this place right side up and to pay these devils. Because ultimately they mocked him. All right? They mocked his men. They mocked his people. They put their images on the people of the Lord. They attach their images and their name and their reputations that have nothing to do with the Holy Bible. For example, God loving everybody. You know, the Lord being a so-called self-proclaimed white man with blonde hair and blue eyes. The Israelites being the same. You know, the Lord just being some sucker, so to speak. Well, ultimately, he's the ultimate king. He's the ultimate judge. The scriptures say he's the Lord of lords. He's the King of kings. Like, I don't know where y'all get this punk from, but the Lord has to judge him for that mockery. And he has to really eviscerate you 2/3 for following suit and joining hand in hand. That's why the scriptures say, though the proud join hand in hand, they shall not go all together unpunished. The scriptures say, everyone that is joined through them shall be thrust through. So this destruction is to come, is set. And you people not ready for what the Lord is cooking up for you fuckers, man. Hopefully we make it in those days. When I say we, I'm talking about the brothers, man, the real brothers. And hopefully I'm a sincere brother, starting with the apostles and the elders on down. All right, because dramatic shit is about to come that you can't prepare for. You cannot prepare for what's about to come. The only way you can prepare for this is being rooted in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and the Passover is coming up. You know, we all know how shit happens. You know, brothers walk off into the sun. You know, some Jake fall out. You know, and a lot of whole other dramatic shit just happen. You know, and that's because it's the Lord, man. It's the Lord, man. Call Elohim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us the truth, and to the hopeful elect I came out there. May shalom and endure.